And what is up? We are doing a tier list of Final Fantasy male characters. I couldn't exactly find a perfect male character like tier list, so we're just going to use this one, which has got a lot of characters in it, and we're just going to dive right in. And again, these are based on my preference of what the design looks like, or if they had any influence in the story, or if I just love them overall. So, Garland, first villain of Final Fantasy, definitely deserves some. And Warrior of Light, again, first male character of Final Fantasy, deserves to be up there. Right. I'm surprised. Hold on, Furion is not on this list. I don't see him. That's interesting. Well, I would call these the Onion Knights at this point. If I'm going to do Final Fantasy 3 Remake, I can't remember much of them, so I can't really see anything. And plus, hold on. Again, I haven't played the remake as much, so I'm not going to do that one. I don't know who that third character is in that picture. And let's have a look. If that is... No, again, we're not going to dive into that. They have missed out Final Fantasy 2 characters, though. That is interesting. Anyway, Cecil. Cecil goes in here. He's one of my favourite main characters of this series. Hands down. That's Sid, I do believe. He has his moments. He has his moments in the game. I mean, again, that's 3D Sid, but we'll scratch it down to, we'll think about it as the actual original. Edge, I do believe his name is. You know what? The fact that Final Fantasy 4 keeps changing party members is going to put a lot of them like down here if not careful. Spoony Bard, D. Sorry, if you disagree, then it's fine. I just don't like him. I can't remember his name. Edgar, I think? No, I can't remember. Fusuya. You know what? Yes, B. Great Mage. He has an actual bit of like lore dumping story for the characters, like Golbez and Cecil. So he definitely goes up there. Is that the Dwarf King? Because I can't remember. But Golbez, fantastic villain, a great villain, who is only brainwashed. So, B. I still love his design, but I think they could have done better with the design for Exdeath in the next Final Fantasy after that. The twin? Oh, wait, we haven't done Kian yet. You know what? One of my favourite Dragoon Knights of Final Fantasy. So, yeah, he goes up there. His armour, his entire look just nails it. And again, being brainwashed and wants to kill Cecil whilst brainwashed to marry Rosa or whatever. I haven't played 4 in a long time, so I will have to go back to that. Let's have a look. I don't remember who he is. I think that dude on the top right one is the elder of that town before you set off for the mountain to turn into a paladin. The twin though, I'm not really a big fan of him. Do apologise if you disagree. Again, all my opinions. Rubicante, one of the most fantastic enemies in Final Fantasy, especially 4. He's a great enemy. Teller, I think his name was. Yeah, I would say I think he's alright. Yang, I think his name is Yang, yeah. See, again, Final Fantasy IV changes party members quite a lot, so I will put him in there. Let's have a look. Galuf. I enjoy Galuf. He's part of Final Fantasy V for so long, and then it hits you hard when a certain scene happens. And you kind of go, damn. By the way, it's the first major one of the series. I do believe. The first major of the series. If you haven't played Final Fantasy V, play it. It's a phenomenal game. One of my favourites. Highly underrated. Let's have a look. We also have Bartz somewhere. Where is Bartz actually? Bartz is not on this list. Honestly, I would put Bartz next to Galuf if I did. And I think that is Galuf that I'll put in there. Oh, isn't that Gogo? Or the Mimic dude? Honestly, if it's a Mimic dude, see, because he's fucking annoying. I can't remember. His name is mentioned. Sorry. I do like him though. Again, I haven't played FF6 in a long time either. I think that's Edgar. Definitely Edgar. Or Sabin's brother, at least. Shall I say? B. I think a lot of these are going to be B, at least. Is that Gilgamesh? You know what? I'm going to do Kefka here. Kefka goes in the S class. Just as a downright villain, he is mentally insane and can fuck the entire world up. And he did. He goes up. He goes up into that spot. There will be a few characters in S. Kefka is the first S. General Leo? You know what? Fuck it. E. I'm not having anything against General Leo. He's a fantastic character, and the way his arc ends is amazing. If I can't remember them, by the way, I'm not going to put them in. I know this is the Beast Boy, Gao. He doesn't talk really much. He's more of a primitive person. Again, still better than the Bard from Final Fantasy IV. Lucky. I like me thieves. I like me thieves in Final Fantasy. He goes up there. Moogle. Can I classify him as a... or them as a... No, I'm not going to classify them as a male. Sabin goes next to his brother. Setzer, highly goes up into A. I love Setzer. And I love Shadow as well, even though he's a a-hole half the time. Octopus, I can't remember his name again. I hate it when I can't remember their names. Right, I do believe that's Andrea. Andrea from Final Fantasy VII Remake. E. Dancing with Cloud. Remake. Brilliant. Barret. Oh, Barret, actually. I love Barret. He goes in S. Sorry, he goes in S. Biggs. Goes in a B. Remake did a lot more to make me happy with him. Bugenhagen. Bugenhagen has a pivotal role in FF7. And FF7 Rebirth, if you think about it. He may be a side character, but he has a pivotal role. I'm not gonna lie. Cait Sith / Reeve. I'm calling him Reeve at this point. Because it is Reeve. He doesn't want to work with Shinra. I mean, he doesn't love working with Shinra, but he does betray Cloud and the gang by giving away the keystone. But I think he has to. unfortunately. Otherwise, Shinra would catch on to him. Honestly, Killseth's alright. And plus, if you use his dice ability, it's great. It's a great ability. Fun. Charlie, again, still better than Spoony Pod. Chocobo, dude from 7 Remake. He's fine, he's fine. Sid goes in ear. No worries, my dude. Enjoy. Right, Cloud. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. Do I like Cloud as equally as I do Barret? Honestly, yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say I enjoy him. I love Cloud. He's not my favorite protagonist of the series. Oh, hell no. But his entire plotline, his character arc, and everything around him in Final Fantasy VII is just mind-blowing. And can't wait to see what they do with Final Fantasy VII Part 3 Remake. Now, Dio, he's alright. He's in the middle. Oh, you know what? I said Spoony Bod is in D. Corneo's in D as well. I love to hear him. I love to hear him. In fact, there's another D coming up in a minute. Or shortly. Dyne? You know what? Rebirth did a lot more for Dyne than I was hoping. He goes an A. They made me love the scene with Dyne and Barret in Rebirth. I've got to admit. Heidegger, he's an ass. He's an a-hole. Oh wait, there's gonna be 4 actually. Hojo just goes into T. If you've seen my female list, you know why. Also, it's the fact that Hojo is the main culprit of why the world goes to hell in Final Fantasy VII. Made love to Lucrezia. Lucrezia gives birth to Sephiroth. Hojo plants Genova cells into Lucrezia's room whilst Sephiroth is still inside. And then Hojo decides to make clones or copies or injects Cloud with Genova cell. I could go on. Hojo is just downright evil. Just insanely bad. But also that makes him a great villain. But again, I really hate him. Johnny? He's just a simp for Tifa. That's all I gotta say. He's a simp, but who isn't? Who isn't a simp for Tifa? What's his name? Leslie, I think his name is. You know what? I enjoyed his backstory in Remake. Looking for his girl and wanting her back from Corneo. He's not really like a bad guy, he just wants to know what happened to her. Mia Domino? He's great. Even in the original. I know he has only a few minutes, but he helps the group into Shinra Tower. And that's all I can say. Palmer, King, King? No, let me not give President Shinra a ego boost. Shinra there. Red? Oh, I love Red. I love Red. He's brilliant. Reno? Oh, you know what? I love Reno. I love Reno. Quentin Flynn as the original voice in Advent Children, and whoever his voice actor is in Rebirth and Remake. Top-notch work. Top-notch work. Rude? Rude's nice. Rude's great. Again, he's a simp for Tifa, but he has more to him than what Johnny has. He's a strong fighter, he's a comrade, and a loyal comrade to Reno as well. Rush? He's not bad. He's a bit fight sexual, shall I say. Like Goku from Dragon Ball. Rufus, he has a pivotal plot in Final Fantasy VII. Sephiroth, he goes into S. I'm sorry. I love Sephiroth, but I also hate him, but I love him as well, because obviously what he does to a certain character, but I love him as well, so. Song, he's great, he's good, he's fine. Vincent, ooh, he goes into A class. Sorry, Vincent, I know there's going to be a few people that say otherwise, but meh. Wedge, I love how endearing Wedge is, but I wouldn't say he's above E or S for me. He's endearing. Zack. Oh, Zack's my boy. Here's the thing. If he was still alive, he would be a perfect wingman for Cloud for Tifa. He'd be like, hey Tifa, he saved my life and yours. So, just saying. But I think Zack's great. I love Zack. Okay, who's... I don't know who that is in Final Fantasy VII Remake, I think. Or Rebirth, whatever. Okay, is that Scotch or Koch? You know what? Could both go and see. I really don't care about them much. Now, I haven't played Intergrade much, so I can't really say for him. I don't know who that character is next to him, or the one next to Yuna either. Oh, isn't that Sonon, or whatever his name is, the guy with the staff? Again, I can't say much. Vice and Nero, if I was going off Dirge Cerberus, they're fine. They're fine characters, but they could have built on something. But until I play Intergrade or the DLC, it's gonna be like that. Again, my personal choice, you don't have to agree with. That's why we all have these tier lists to show how we feel. Amarant, he plays a bit of a rival role to Sedan in Final Fantasy IX. I like him, but hey, he's in the middle. Blank, you know what? It's hard to say. Again, I'm not going to order them in the ranks to say how I feel about them. Or only to say that, yeah, they're in this bracket, in this row. Cid? Oh, Final Fantasy IX Cid is amazing. Yeah, he has to go into A. Turning from Oglop to Frog to human is just character progression at its finest. Sinner? See, he's not bad, but again, doesn't really do much for us. Garland? Ooh, actually a great villain. Although saying that, he's fine. He's a good villain, but he doesn't have that much time on screen. Kuja definitely deserves to be up in A. Is he as iconic as Sephiroth or Kefka? No. But he's still a great character. He's still a great villain. Marcus? Marcus is actually pretty good as a character. He gets annoyed at Sedan's stuff, but also Garnet's and Steiner's stuff. But he also helps to Garnet and Steiner to get the Super Soft to save Blank. Yeah, I think Marcus is up there. Let's have a look. Stein, King Puck. I mean, Prince Puck. He doesn't have that much time on screen, but he's lovable. I'm not going to put Quinn on this list. I do not know. I didn't put them... No, they weren't on the Final Fantasy female list, so I'm not going to put that one up. Steiner. I love Steiner the more the Final Fantasy IX goes through. He's really stubborn and strict and snobby at the start. Obviously, he wants to protect Garnet, and that's fine. He wants to protect His Majesty, the Queen. That's fine. But trying to force Garnet back to the castle when she's adamant of going to Lindblum. It irritates me, but the more the game goes on, Steiner becomes more of an evolved character and eventually actually says, "Oh, Zidane, I haven't even considered whether or not you're the right man for Her Highness the Princess." And that's what I love about Steiner. He grows as a character. I'm not gonna put the clowns on here. They're annoying. And, you know, actually, yeah. Dr. Tot. You know, he helps a lot throughout the game. He helps Garnet and Steiner get the Super Soft. He also has a pivotal role in turning Sid into a frog. Also has a part to play when Garnet loses a voice. And he's also Garnet's teacher. So yeah, I have to put him. Vivi, my boy Vivi has to go in S. I'm sorry, Vivi is adorable, lovable, also has that existential crisis thing going on, but you can't help but love the little fella. He's the best black mage of Final Fantasy, and I'm sorry if you disagree. I'm sorry, but he's lovable. Zidane is my favourite male protagonist of Final Fantasy. Of course he's going up there. And let's have a look. Auron? Auron's great. I would say A. He has a big role to play in Final Fantasy VII. And more. Donna's Guardian Bartello? It doesn't have much of a role to play. Neither does the Ron. You know, should I even bother with the side characters? Or at least the very minor side characters? Don't even see him that much. You know what? Yeah, I'll put him in C. Braska, we get more of him. We get more of Braska. And I do enjoy his character. Brother, I'm sorry. Sorry. The whole creeping on your cousin shit freaks me out in that game. Sid? Yeah, B. Oh, I didn't do Baku from Final Fantasy 9. He goes into 8, I'd say. I don't see any squalls or anything like that. That's actually a good point. Where is Squall? Okay, okay, I just realized Squall's not on this list. I will say this. Squall, ear. Squall goes into ear. Ooh, Jecht. You know what? Jecht is a fine character. He's a great character. Let's have a look. Seymour. Seymour goes into D. I want to punch him every time I play that game. Every time I play a Final Fantasy 10, I want to punch him in the face. That character, I'm not going to say his name, just in case I start a fucking naming war, pronunciation war in the chat, or in the comments. I like him, but he's not as awesome as his father. Sorry. Komari. I like him. I love him. Protective of Yuna and all that. Waka. Yeah. I like Waka. A bit racist, though, towards the Albed. But, you know. Also, Zell from Final Fantasy VIII should be B tier. Also Cypher, actually. Irving probably goes into C. And let's have a look. Again, if you've seen my female list, I can't remember much of the characters of Tactics, so I can't really comment. And Jill, you know what? Mentor to Zack, and really an interesting character throughout Crisis Core. Genesis, if it wasn't for his constant talk of Loveless, he'd be higher. The Professor, he has a pivotal role, but not overly, like, there. Oh, the Lazar, I think his name is. To be fair, we don't... Do we get that much time with him? I don't think we do. Sorry if it seems I'm rushing this now, but I just want to try and get out of the way. Oh, look, we've got some of the Final Fantasy 5 boys down here. I can't see any of the other characters I recognize, apart from Bartz. Bartz goes... Yeah, Bartz goes into A. He's adventurous, free living, and yeah. Right. That is Galuf, isn't it? So, that is also got to be Galuf. Isn't me or a couple of Galufs on here? Gilgamesh. Oh, he's a staple of the game. He's a staple of the franchise. King Tycoon. He's only there for a short while. So I'm also noticing some other characters are not on this that, let's just say, are from 12 and 13. Vaughn goes into D. He doesn't play that much of a role after Bosch and Ash reunite. And it's all about being a sky pirate. I mean, yeah, he lost his brother Rex at the start, but Vaughn's really not that much of an interesting character. He's an Aladdin type character. He's something that we've seen already before. Also, female ranking list, by the way. If Annabella Rossfield, or Isabella Rossfield, whatever her name is, very bottom, kill her now. And if Benedicta was on that female list, should be high, but not Tifa high, maybe Aerith high. Right. Barnabas of Final Fantasy 16. You know, B, he never overstayed his welcome. He was an enjoyable character, but they could have done something more interesting with him. Oh, Clive's uncle. I'm sorry. I love Clive's uncle. I'm sorry. Clive's uncle was awesome. So was Sid. You know what? Yeah, Sid. I think that's the blacksmith guy. He was fun. Clive. Oh, hell yeah. My boy Clive goes up there. He's one of my favorite male characters of Final Fantasy. Let's have a look. Where else? I can't remember who that is next to the Karen character. Nor do I know that one on the right. I haven't played Final Fantasy 16 over a year. I really should again. Dion? You know what? Yeah, I like Dion, actually. First open gear character of Final Fantasy, I think. And he had some badass moments. Let's have a look. If I can't remember more... Oh, Gavin. I love him. Had like a northeast English accent. Brilliant character. Again, I'm not going to go through all the characters of 16 because I can't remember half of them. Or, again, Jill. Jill Warwick, if it was on the female list. If she was on the female list. SS+. I love Jill. Guy, the Dominant of Titan. Great character. Loses his shit when Benedicta gets killed and goes off it with Clive. You know what? Yeah, he goes in here. Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, this guy right here, the one I've got now, I'm pretty certain that's Dion's father, ain't he? If that's Dion's father, he's an asshole. Joshua? Joshua is up there. He's a good brother to Clive. I like Joshua. Let's have a look. The Moogle, I don't think counts. Huh. I think this guy is the lover to Dion. I like him. He's a pretty cool character. No, wait, isn't that Dion's father, actually? Yeah, I think that's actually Dion's father. I just remembered. Right. Torgal. Torgal's Fenrir, ain't he? And I think they do say that he's a he. Torgal's best boy. You know what? Yeah, definitely best boy. Let's have a look. Ultima. I think he was an interesting villain, but he's not that high. He was an interesting villain. Let's have a look. Who else? I think that's about it. Except Rian and the other guy that was in Brave Exvius. I liked Rian's design. And the guy that was next to him. And again, for honorary mentions for characters not on this list, Noctis, Gladius, and the other two, Ignis, Promptor, would probably be in B. I'm not gonna lie. Snow, Ear. He's a loving boyfriend to Sarah, great guy, and I think Saz would be up there as well because he's generally a great father. Yeah, he loses it with Vanille, but I think he would go into Ear. Hope, C. It's most of his whining in the early parts of 13 that really do it for me. I just get sick to death of him. But yeah, that is my Final Fantasy male tier list, honestly. If you disagree or agree, then that's fine, Absolutely fine. But I think that's how I feel at the current moment. And again, this was for live recorded on Twitch, so bear in mind, I may have had a few swears. But again, I think this was a pretty good list. I think all these characters deserve to be where they are. I mean, again, some of you might disagree, that's fine. Some of you might put Charlie and Dede for now annoying years, and that's fine. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video as well. Go check the female list if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope you guys and girls and everyone else have had a lovely Christmas. I've been enjoying doing this, these tier lists for my birthday, and I will catch you all on the next video.